Hey, good morning. It's the next day. I got the brakes done, and instead of just fixing the one side, putting a new caliper on it on the left side, I went ahead and put all new calipers, all new rotors, and all new brake pads, and new seals, and repacked all the wheel bearings. They were in fine shape, so we didn't have to mess with those. But here, I'll show it to you. Give me a second. Okay, you can see the new hubs in there, and there's new packed wheel bearings in there too. You can see I got to clean it up a little bit. The oil they used on the lug nuts has kind of got all over the rims. But I did this side, and did this side. You can see it's new on this side too. So that's all new in there. So I shouldn't have no problem with these brakes. All done with Ray Bestis Pro, and should be in good shape. It was $980 and $986 for doing the front brakes on this thing. But I did them right, and I'm happy about that. I won't have to worry about it ever again, for at least for a while. They have a 25,000 mile warranty, and for 3 years, whichever comes first. And with this bus, it'll probably be the 3 years. I don't use it that much. Right now I'm putting new wood on the trailer. I've got this cedar that I had for building my bridge out in Hayfork. I built a 105-foot swinging bridge, and it was planked in this stuff. But I had some left over, and I got this wood for next to nothing. It was a big old unit that had a bunch of ants in it, and they built an ant nest in it. And I had to pull out about 7 boards and throw them away because they were, the ants had crawled into them and ate on them. But the rest of the boards in the unit were fine, and it was a 12-foot unit. I mean, a 16-foot unit. I think I got the whole unit for $80. And it built that bridge, and I have some leftovers here. And I'm going to deck the trailer with it. It's full cut, 2-inch. So I had to cut a little kerf in this thing right here to make it fit in the slot here. And I've been doing that to all the boards. And I've been cutting lines in it here. Then I chisel it back, and it makes a cut like you see right here. See? Then it slides into that slot, and it holds it into place. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'll get a little further along on this. I'll show you the final product. All right, guys. Well, campers, we're getting close on this one. This last board, I had to section it together right here. See? That means that we had to cut it in half, put that end over there in first, then put this second half in afterwards, and they made it together real good. So what I'm going to need is a sheet metal lag bolt to go here. I'll put one on each side here and one on each side here, right across this brace. So the next board I'm going to put in here is going to have to be the same. I'm going to have to section it right here, and I may section it in a different spot to spread the weight out. I don't know if it's going to matter that much, but that's the plan. And the last one I'm going to have to rip down to a smaller size because I got 13 inches there. The last one's going to be 5 inches wide. So I'm going to get back at it. This is how I'm cutting a little notch in there, so it'll fit inside that C channel on the trailer. What I do is I just cut a bunch of lines across here, and they're all a proper depth to make the leftover wood here fit. So basically I just take a wide chisel, this will make it a lot easier on you than trying to do it without. And if you're not very coordinated with your hammer, you don't know how to use it right, you may want to put a pair of gloves on because it hurts when you hit your hand. Already got one boo-boo. Doesn't have to be pretty, it all goes underneath. You won't see much of it. There. Okay, everyone. It's almost finished up here. Got the deck on the front part. I still have this part to deal with. There's no place to section this here. It's that's an angle. It's like a T. I mean a rooftop. It's angled there. We can't put a board across that. And this one sits 1.5 inches lower than the other boards because the back of this trailer is angled for like loading cars. From that black point there, that black strap back. So I guess I may have to cut this right here, take a piece out, slide my boards in there, then I'm going to have to weld this back up and repaint it. I think that's my only way of doing this. Well, campers, I finished it up. 2 days worth of work, but it came out pretty good. I've got a couple seams right there that I had to do to get these boards in here, and I have to figure out a way to bolt those down. I think I'm going to countersink some maybe some washers in there and then run some lags down through there so they're below the surface, so nothing will hang up if I'm trying to slide pallets on here or something like that. And this area back here where I couldn't fill it in, I managed to get the 5-inch one in there whole, but I had to section one of those, and it's on that angle iron that's shaped like this, and it's perched right on the very top of that. So I'm not really happy about that, but I'm going to take a steel plate and I'm going to go over that. And this part of the trailer doesn't get a lot of action anyway. Usually it's out here where the wheels are or whatever, going up on it, because it is a car trailer. It's got the sloped back on it. But there it is. It's all finished up. I'm sure glad I did this. I thought the old trailer was almost done for. Now I'm going to put it inside. I'm going to clean it up a little bit more. I've got new LED lights to go on it, and I got to put the wheels back on it. And then I'm going to put it inside the shop, and I'm going to do a little bit more touch up on the paint. It's been sitting out here for months now since I painted it. Did all that work and left it outside. But I think I'll start taking a little bit better care of it, so it'll last a little bit longer. But there it is, and this is the end of the video, and I'm glad you guys came along, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching, guys.